Hi, JJ here from 22 Explosive Hits, coming at you with another contest. Getting caught up on my contest. This one's for Grown Man Record Night. They're a great channel. I really enjoy their stuff. I'm very honored that they subscribe to me. So this is to celebrate their 600 subs. So they want us to show like 3 to 5 records that we bought solely based on the cover. So here goes with my choices. The first one, I was at Goodwill and I came across this. The Plague. Now, how can you not resist a cover of a record that says The Plague? I mean, this looks like a punk record. This could be anything else. Well, what it turns out to be, it's actually Mr. Swaggart himself, Jimmy Swaggart. It is a youth convention message that he did back in 1972, I believe, when I looked it up. This is a whole sermon by Swagger. But I mean, the first thing that caught my eye was that cover. Look at that, The Plague. I mean, you could put this, show this, and just say this is a. If you just cover this up, it's a punk album, So really cool. The next one, of course, because I'm a fan of the Brewers, I found this at a thrift store, actually at an antique mall across the street from one of the record stores I go to in Waukesha, home of Les Paul, Waukesha, Wisconsin. But this is Inside Baseball. With the Milwaukee Brewers. This is an early album that they came out when the Brewers first started their franchise here in Milwaukee. So it turns out that after I read it further, the side one is on how to play the game. I don't know why they did that. But then side two, they actually do interviews, and Merle Harmon, if you remember him, he does a lot of the interviews on this record. So it's pretty decent. It's good to have as being a fan of the Brewers, as you can tell from my hat. The next one I bought solely on the cover by mistake was this one, actually. It was by Hall & Oates. I thought I was actually buying the whole record, but I didn't read it close enough because it was a record store day box sale that they had going on at the record store. And this is Out of Touch. This is only the one song, Out of Touch, on this one. It looked familiar to me. I thought it was the whole cover. So I just grabbed it. And I was like, hey, this is cheap. But it turns out it just has one song. It's a single, not the full album. The next one, I wanted a record by these guys. I'm not that familiar, so I just kind of grabbed it. And actually, when I made the choice, I did want Guided by Voices. That was what I was after. But really, it boiled down to I wanted to have one of their records, and I wanted to go through it. I was on my phone. I just grabbed this one because I thought it had the coolest cover with the blue on there, with the black and white, and then on the back it has some really cool stuff. So I'm still wanting to listen to this record. I want to be into Guided by Voices because I've heard a few of their tracks, but I really didn't know which one to grab, which one to buy. Not even the record store guy could recommend anything, so I just grabbed this one based solely on the cover. And the last one I'm going to show is this one. Well, I see K-Tel in the corner, and I right away, ding, 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 I'm going to buy it. But this one I bought based purely on the cover. I didn't even look at what the tracks were in this one. I just thought it was cool. It was like a Woodstock, the Grateful Dead kind of cover from the 70s. Turns out this has, let's see, what songs do we all know? Loving You Just Crossed My Mind by Sam Neely. Don't Expect Me to Be Your Friend by Lobo. Puppy Love by Donny Osmond. So it's really funny, too, is that KTL tracks that they picked that show this like live setting and concert isn't even any of the tracks that relates on the back of the record. So I don't know. So that's my contest entry for the Grown Man record. I just want to remind the vinyl community, let's bring each other up rather than bring each other down. And I'm going to put a link to their channel. Make sure if you're not subscribed to Grown Man Records, you subscribe to them. They're great. Have any comments about my contest entry, please let them below as well. And have a great day.